When we look at last night's game, you stayed awake for that thing?
Yeah, I did. I was watching other TV shows with it on, but when it's that poopy of a football game, you just kind of have to find ways to stay awake. I mean, as someone who bet the over, I was pissed off watching it the entire time, so it was kind of one of those hate watch situations. It's almost sad because the 49ers every year we go into it saying, hey, this could be their year, this could be their year, and for their season to be over already does stink. Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua, weapons. You gotta love them, and at the end of the day, when you think about these teams, Geno Smith Seahawks are kind of the ones that are gonna, edge out all these other people anyway. So who cares?
Yeah, and I think Geno has a shot. I think Matt Stafford getting as hot as he is and them getting as healthy as they are is obviously good. And the Niners stinking was not on the bingo.
No, it wasn't. Or having players quit.
Middle of the game.
Didn't see that coming at all.
AJ, how do you feel about Campbell just saying, nah, I'm not playing? You bring Kinlaw back, give him all my snaps. Then he can't finish the game even though he had 9 tackles or whatever. Now you want to put me in? I don't think so. He tapped out of that game and actually just walked off the sideline. And every person that's ever played football, whether it's in the NFL or just in general, said, can't do this. This is treasonous behavior. You even heard the Niners say that. Once again, can't stress this enough. That is not a Rich Rodriguez guy.
No.
If you are ever planning on walking off of the field in the middle of the game just because your feelings are hurt, do not think about coming to West Virginia with Rich Rodriguez in this entire thing. But what do you think about what happened there last night, AJ? Would love to get your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't love it. I know his teammates have already come out and they have to answer for it, and they've, I guess said how disappointed they are and how I've never really seen that happen. Yeah, you can't do this. I mean, you can't do it. I understand wanting to do that or getting to that point to where you're that upset, you're that frustrated or pissed off to where you want to do something like this maybe, or it flashes through your brain, but you can't do it because you're pissed that you're not out there, and then all of a sudden they want to put you out there and you say, no, I'm not going to play. So it's like, okay, do you really want to play or not?
I mean, I guess be who you can afford to be. He was with the Packers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ty, you guys liked him at the Packers? He's trying to get out of there to get back? What do you think he's trying to do here? What's the move?
No, so a lot of people actually brought this up last night. So when he first got to the Packers, I think they signed him off the Cardinals practice squad and kind of threw him a lifeline. And then he ended up having an all-pro year and was great. And then the following year, not so much. They decided not to re-sign him. And towards the end of his run with the Packers, he went to social media and started bashing the front office and all that kind of the scheme, like making a bunch of excuses for why he didn't play as well as he did the year before. And then they did. The Niners signed him for, I think it was a 1-year, $5 million deal, basically because they knew that Greenlaw, it was gonna take some time for him to get back. And I think that's kind of, some people were saying that, it's like, hey, that was kind of the thing all along. Is like when these guys got healthy, like they were going to be put back in the lineup. So it's weird, especially last night, given the situation and how close that game was, like them still very much being in it and needing a win, that he would just walk off like that. But a lot of people were saying, hey, writing was kind of on the wall, especially if you look at the way he kind of exited with the Packers as well.